The engine is starting up. 3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us?
Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Sensitive/offensive content disclaimer. Please note that this podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome to the night, it's time to play. Grab your drink and find your way. With a shout, let's start the fight. Revel in the Viking light. Thursday's calling, come alive. Feel the pulse, we're gonna thrive. Nuts and glory fill the room. In the air, there's no more gloom. Raise your hands up high tonight. Reverends roaring, seize the light. Eastern time, the hour is prime. Join the chorus, set the time. The bag of nuts is where you'll find a crazy place to free your mind. Laugh and yell and stomp your feet. Thursday's magic can't be beat.
I'm kind of liking the new song. I love to change it up. You never know. So just pretty cool. Love the new song. So still not moving. As you can see, the stuff behind me is dwindling down because I'm, getting ready for the move. Don't know when. So I'll keep you guys posted. But welcome, guys. Bag of Knots. Awesome. Let's have ourselves a good time. I can't really see you right now. And I'm wondering why. And then I keep forgetting. This is what happens when you're kind of blind. You just kind of, oh, look, there you are. Hi. Yeah, I couldn't see anything. So, oh my goodness. So how are you guys doing tonight? I'm actually doing pretty good. So yeah, I'm doing pretty awesome today. Things have actually started to calm down, getting used to the move. It's hard when you're moving and packing, when you have stuff to actually go through. But then I try to think of all the times I had to move from like a 4 or 5 bedroom back when my kids were home. And now it's just me. So it's like, oh, wait, that's not so much. Yay. Love it. So collective card for the night. Fearless. Okay. I think I got to switch that camera over because it's not You got to unmute it so you guys can actually see what it is. Yes. Tonight's collective card is fearless. Now, a lot of times there will be fears that we go through as individuals. Okay. And we do have like fears and things we're afraid of, or even the unknown sometimes can cause a lot of fears coming within us. So, as far as the collective, even if you are in great fear of a situation, it's urging you to move forward, to continue to move forward and allow those things to actually come around. So, welcome, guys, to Bag of Nuts. I'm Susan the Viking Celtic, your host for the evening. Tonight, we're going to do readings. Next week, on Tuesday's show, wanted to let you guys know off the bat, we're going to be doing numerology again. And this time, we're going to be focusing on destiny numbers. And a destiny number is what you were brought onto this earth to actually do. And I really did find this quite fascinating and interesting because it deals with your birth name, the name you were born with, not what you call yourself, not your abbreviations, not your short name. It's your actual birth name gives you your destiny number. So I had to plug in my whole name there. So kind of like complex, but it's pretty cool. So what are we guys doing over there on a Thursday night? We have Miss Phoenix, we have motivational vibes. So, and then we have, of course, we have Miss Nikki over here. So a little bit of a slow night, but that's okay. Stay tuned for After Bag of Nuts, because after this, what do we have? I know I sound a bit of an echoey. After Bag of Nuts, we have Beacon in the Dark, and we're going to be talking about loneliness and how not to feel alone when a lot of us are alone. It happens. It happens. So that's what actually happened. So let's see. And again, welcome everybody for tuning in. Hello, Michelle over on Facebook. So welcome. Let's get this started. Now, don't forget, again, I always throw these in. I'm still working with those, but the channeling deck is the black deck, of course, 1, 2, and 3. It's really easy to do, but I channel with everything. So right off the bat, motivational vibes would definitely like the black deck and Phoenix. If you could let me know which deck you'd like, that'd be great. Nikki, you too, and Michelle, you too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to all of your Rift Nation Network shows. So awesome place to be. You don't want to be anyplace else but the Rift. Yeah, I know. I sound echoey. I can't get over this. I'm like so echoed out because everything's echoing out in this room. So, yeah. So we're going to shuffle this off, and we're dealing with motivational vibes. So anybody next week on Bag of Nuts, if you're interested, I need your legal birth name, the name you were actually born with. In order to come up with your destiny numbers for numerology. I found it quite fascinating today when I was looking into it for next week's show. So, and after this, of course, we're going to be talking about loneliness. Black deck, you got it, honey. You got it. Okay, so motivational vibes is first right off the bat. Readings this week. And, of course, numerology is coming up next Tuesday. Okay, so, and don't forget, guys, on this show, you never know who's going to pop up. I might have readers from the network pop on, which is awesome. I love when they do that. Just pop on and plop out some readings with me. That's always quite fun. So, you never know. We're going to see. Everybody, I really got to get another one of these decks, guys, because it's seen better days is what it has. Motivational vibes. What are we dealing with here? Ooh, fire's a bit off here. Okay. First of all, the card that we're actually dealing with has to do with... my goodness. That's what I thought. Thank you. Has to do with visions, information actually coming in. So the information, you're receiving the information, but for some reason they're almost like saying part of it's trapped or blocked, and I'm not really sure. But you're also we're going into 22. Look up the number 22. I really got to learn to leave the numerology up. But look at 22. Now, the fire energy around you is a little bit low. So you might be feeling a little tired, a little exhausted, a little like overwork, overwork, underpaid type situation happens. So to deal with that. So we have that situation coming into play, and which is not time. It's straightforward learning to unblock situations. We'll have to do some chakras again to unblock those. You having a couple of the chakras actually blocked because the information is coming in from the starseed chakra down the channel to the higher crown into the crown. You're receiving it all the way to the third eye, but somewhere along there, it seems to be getting a little bit dwindled. So meditation, cleaning your chakras, working with corresponding crystals or something that is really good to do. But if you're feeling tired, light a candle. That's the best thing to do when your fire energy's off. That's a good thing about fire. All you got to do is light a candle next to you. And lighting that candle will give you that burst of energy that you actually need. So you want to look out for that, but don't go into dream state. Not yet. Dreaming, I want to do this. I want to try this. No dreaming right now. They want you to stick to facts and realities of what's actually coming up. And again, I like to throw these in now because these things are really cool. Started working with these, I think last week, started working with these. And once these things come into fruition, we'll find out what's actually happening with these. Now, the deck for you, and again, it's perception. It's how we look at things. It's how we're actually going to perceive them, which actually makes sense. So if we're receiving a vision, sometimes visions are not literal. Sometimes they're metaphysical. So what you want to do is you want to perceive it. It's how you're looking at it and how you're perceiving it. So try to clear up a little bit of the third eye and something to do with the throat they're talking about. So look out for those two chakras in there. So hopefully that'll help you out. And that was for motivational vibes. Hello, Brolick. And how are you today? And hello, Shelly Presley. How are you doing? So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So right off the bat, we got Phoenix next off the bat over on YouTube. So don't forget, guys, I do multi-stream. I don't put the chat up anymore. This way, if somebody on another channel says something derogative, it doesn't appear on the stream and it doesn't affect. So I do that. And let's see what's going on. So, yes. Okay, good, honey. Yep. Yeah, that's always the hard part, perception and how we're looking at things, because it could be a direct message could be coming and mean one thing, but the way that we're looking at it, the way they perceive it, could mean something else. Okay, and this is for the Phoenix. She rises from the ashes. Yes, she does. Ooh. Somebody around you is not being honest, honey. Somebody around you isn't telling you the whole truth. They're sugarcoating it, leveling it down, or I'm not getting outright deceit. I am getting that somebody isn't telling you the whole truth. They're kind of like saving your feelings and your emotions on a particular situation. So if you know there's more to a story, you're dead on. There is more to this story. There's more going on than what it is that you perceive and what you're looking at. The good news is your air energy is really up and it's running really good. So you do have that intuition sense to be able to come around. You do have that inner strength. 17 for some reason is the number for you. So just be leery of, be a little leery and don't try to, just know that you know the truth, even if the truth actually isn't being told to you directly. Allow that to actually come to fruition. Allow them to be able to speak the truth. Some people will sugarcoat it because they're afraid of another individual's reactions. And it's almost like that's what I'm getting. This one jumps right out. They're, isolation. They don't want to be isolated. So what this actually corresponds, the Raven is talking about isolation. So this particular individual is afraid to be singled out as far as any particular situation. So the situation that is coming towards you, the dishonesty, the individual doesn't really have a large group of friends. They have more like a single type, very few people that they do share things with. So this individual will sugarcoat, but it's not for a bad reason. That's something that they wanted you to understand there. And again, I don't control the messages. I'm just the messenger. Hello. We got GP Struts, and hello, Miss Raven, and hello, Stephanie. How you doing? All right. So that was for the Phoenix. Yeah. This one's just so afraid to be alone that she doesn't know how to come out and tell the straight truth. All right, Nikki, you're up. Any deck? Michelle, channeling deck. So we have Nikki and then Michelle right up after that. So that happens because some people are like too shy, or they're afraid so much to be alone that they're not going to tell the whole truth. They're going to sugarcoat it and give you the sweeter version, so to speak. But this one doesn't mean to be doing that, because some of us will perceive that as a lie, and some of us do have issues as far as lies. All right. So let's see what we got going up over here. So this is for Miss Nikki. Let's see what we got going on, Miss Nikki. Oh, okay. All right. Things are not going to go exactly as you planned. There's something that you've been doing in the works, higher work as well as earthly work. We're talking both levels at the same time. So we're talking as far as the earthly work, what's going on. I think there's bumps in the road that are going to happen before anything can come to play as far as situations, person, place, and things that are actually happening. I do see that eventually there is going to be a bit of 12, the number 12, Nikki. So I do see that there is going to be a conclusion coming, but I don't see success in the way that you want it to happen, if that makes sense. Somebody or something around you is getting ugly, if you can understand that, Nikki. They're getting ugly. And again, we're talking both realms at the moment. We're talking your heavenly realm or your outer worldly realm and your earthly realm at the same time. It's like a combination of both is what it is. So things are not exactly functioning uphill. So let's see if the Ravens can give any information here going on about what's happening. I don't know. Do I sound echoey? I think it's because I'm emptying all the walls and stuff in the house, getting ready to move down to my single. Yay. Let's see what we've got going on here. All right. So, all right. In order for you to have the success that you wanted, because I'm seeing a blockage in success, you got to go up higher. You've got to go up to the next level, because it's like past the Akashic records, right into the pure divine information is where you need to go. That's going to help bring everything into play, because you're pretty much, it's like at work. You say you have the supervisor, you're going over the supervisor's head, over the boss to the owner, is what you're doing. And this is what it's talking. So it's telling you to soar your information up to the higher levels, as high as you can get it. Yes, it's going to cause a headache. Yes, you'll get over it. I'm sorry, but you will get the information you need in order to be able to keep things more placid and on an even keel, because we have a lot of information from up above, some of it not so pretty, and other things that on the earthly plane that are actually happening for you too on that level, if you can understand that. So, oh, good, Banco. Yes, that high, honey. You've been there before. Even if you have to do it in your dreams, you need to do it. You need to go to the boss of bosses. Okay? Skip the boss, go to the owner. Excuse me, but you made this body and I got some complaints. Yeah, you got this. And then things are going to cool right out. That's the blockage that's happening. And it's blocking you both earthly and your ethereal realms. Thank you. Your ethereal realms. It's blocking you on both right now. You got it. Yes, you can, Mr. Berlick. Right now we got Michelle Caps. So Michelle Caps. And I'm working on deck 1 right now. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 other runes. So let's see what we got going on for Michelle. Michelle. Oh my. Okay, Michelle, this is good. Energy level we can actually fix. So it's telling you forget-me-nots. And again, I have a picture of this flower in my head. And they call this flower forget-me-nots. And that means that there are certain things that you are meant to remember. Sometimes they're lessons. Sometimes it's encouragement or information like that actually coming in. Your visions are coming in stronger and stronger, even if you don't want to believe it. Just literally believe it. If you want to get out pen and paper, little journal, buy yourself a fancy journal, write them down, put the date on that you're receiving this information, because it might not make sense to you now. It could make sense to you in the future if you understand that. As far as your energy level, we're having that little bit of energy depletion, almost like an energy leakage. So instead of grounding and rooting like a tree, they want you to cut cords, because you seem to have a couple of cords heading into a direction they shouldn't be. So make sure every night before you go to bed, cut all the cords that are not for your highest and best good. If you want anybody else leeching your energy off you. So keep that energy of yours safe is what you want to do. All right, let's see what else we got here. I'll stay with the Raven say. The Raven say, yeah. Okay, you have an omen, which means this is something is coming to you. And it's been kind of something you've been working towards. Sometimes people do call it preordained, so to speak, is what it is. But what you have actually coming is these gifts, and they will be coming in a little bit stronger. They might confuse you. And again, if they come in the form of an empathic, when you're starting to feel things, try to understand it's not your emotions that are changing. It's others around you that you're actually picking up on. So allow that to actually occur and happen. Okay. If you're actually starting to see things in your head, honey, you're not going crazy. You just not going crazy at all. You're actually starting to see the visions. Some people just have this clear knowing, clear audio, clear sensing. There's a lot of different clairs out there. So we do all sense things in different ways. So hopefully that can help you out. And then after Michelle, we had, I'm trying to think who we had after Michelle. Let's see, who do we have? I got to go back up. We did the Phoenix. We did motivational. We did Nikki. We did Michelle. And again, I don't read any host that belongs to the Rift Nation Network. I don't read you unless you ask. So then we have, hello, Howie. All right, so we have Shelly. If you would like a reading, please pick a deck, 1, 2, and 3. Most people like to stick with this one. So Brolic, I know that you want this deck, so we'll do that. And then let's see, after that is Raven, who wants the love deck. And Stephanie, if you would like a reading, you're more than welcome to. Then I'll go back up and see who else is here. Hello, Heidi. Never too late, my dear. You're never too late. No such thing as too late for you. Brolic, we got you. Good. I'm glad, honey. Hey, Shield, how you doing? All right, so this one is deck 2, love for you. That's the love deck. I got deck 1 in my hands. So that's 1, 2, and 3. All right, Mr. Brolic, you are up right now. After Mr. Brolic, we have Raven. After Raven, we have Stephanie, if you'd like a reading. And then CP, if you would like a reading as well, please let me know the deck that you'd like. So right now, Brolic, it is 8:23, in case you're picking up a call or something. Going down the list. Okay, the only deck I love. This one. Everybody loves this one. So I've added something else to this one right now. All right. You have a lot of spiritual energy around you. Okay. All right. So you have air, which means that there's cleansing energy. So there's a lot of working going on in the spiritual realm that has to do with cleansing energy. The energy of the negativity is being cleansed away from you. But that's bringing your spirit a little bit down. What happens when our spirit's down, it can show up as bouts of depression. It could show up as bouts of loneliness, because our spiritual energy, our connection to the divine, is on a little bit of the low side. So try to recharge your battery. Try to do something that literally picks you up, brightens you up, and just brings that, oh my God, this is awesome type thing. You know, sunsets, sunrises, stars in the night skies, full moons, all those are just part of nature. Water, the ocean, all of these things lift my spirits up. Some people like to walk in the woods. Find what it is that brings you that joy and that peace to lift that spiritual energy up. You can also work with crystals as well. Crystal energy is a really, really good way to help keep that up. But there is somebody around you that isn't keeping their promise to you. 27 for some reason for you. So somebody around you is not keeping your promise. And I don't know why. It's almost like it's nobody's fault that the promise isn't being kept. It's kind of like a situation that happened that caused this individual not to keep their promise. That one jumped. Yeah, messenger. So there are a lot of messages that will be coming in, but you need to lift that spirit up in order for that to actually come in. Hello, Miss Sandra Dry. So lift that spiritual energy up. It's going to help the messages coming in because they are coming in multiple times. Sometimes they come in the form of dreams. Other times they'll be certain animals that show up nonstop. A good example. Oh, here's another one you guys don't know, or you might know. Skunks. Skunks means that there's a part of you that you're not sharing, so they will be around you all the time. You can see them in pictures and books and things like that. Squirrels means that it's time to save. So it can come in multiple different forms for you. So that's going to be something that actually helps you out. Now we're going to move over to deck 2 for Raven. And yes, you can. So let's see. We got deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. Channeling runes. So let's see. Now we're going right over to Miss Raven on here. Hey, Raven, it's Raven. So, yes. All right. Okay, let's see, Miss Raven. See what we got going on for you. And again, I'll try to connect the Raven cards to this. Yeah, I'm not seeing, as far as love, I'm not seeing a soulmate coming in for you. I do see that there's a lot of passion around you, but there's almost like a part of yourself that you're not being true to. It's like you're not, it's not that you need to work on yourself as far as understand that I'm not. Okay, thank you. Reword this again. 27 too for you. It's what it is there is, thank you. You're not being honest with yourself. That's the biggest downfall, is you're not being 100% honest with yourself. Because I do see that there is a lot of passion around you. Anything that you do, even as an individual, deal with your friends and stuff, there's a lot of passion. But you need to be honest, really honest with yourself. And when you do get a partner, because I'm seeing that there's still a little bit more work for you to do. When you do get a partner, be honest, be open, be truly who you are as an individual, because communication is the key to building anything right now. But again, I'm not seeing a soulmate as of yet. I do see a little bit of a passionate relationship right now, which is actually pretty good. But there's a lot of magic around you, honey. So you need to learn to open up to magic. Now, magic doesn't necessarily mean casting spells or, doing this, doing that, or, oh my God, I'm going to cast a spell on you. That's not what it actually means. Magic in this particular case means things that you work with on a daily basis. Like, I can't believe that happened. It was like magic. Yes, it's like magic. It's like, for you, it means changing overnight just by you having that ability to open up and be 100% honest with yourself, which enables you to be honest with other people. It makes you more open. It makes that light beacon that's within you shine brighter and want more people to come towards you, because that's what it is it's waiting for. Thank you very much for putting it that way, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was for Miss Raven. And then I think after Raven was runes. Stephanie wants runes. Okay, we got Miss Stephanie wants runes. Hello, Velma. Hello, Destiny Marie. We got everybody in the house today. All right, so let's see what we got going on here for the runes. Gonna shuffle off the buffalo with the runes. Take a swig of coffee. You're doing pretty good here, people. We're doing. How are you guys doing tonight? I mean, is everybody looking forward to finally spring coming? Because, I am. All right, let's see. And this is for Stephanie. Let's see what got going on. All right. Right here. All right, Heligas, which cannot be upside down. That's awesome. Heligas, Navis, and Dagos. Dagos. I'm sorry, that's always a cool one for me. All right, Heligas. Yes, magic is used in everyday life, but people that don't even know they're using it. Bingo. That's exactly it. Thank you so much, Heidi. You're welcome, Raven. Okay. Heligas comes into play right off the bat for you, my dear. Heligas. Heligas deals with hail. It deals with Mother Nature's wrath, or so to speak, Stephanie's wrath is what we're talking here right now, because this, for some reason, feels more on a personal level. It's like somebody did something they weren't supposed to, and literally fear the like a kid. You know when a kid does something they're not supposed to. Hey, Rhonda. You know when a kid does something they're not supposed to, feel the wrath of mom. Yeah, Stephanie's wrath. That's what I'm feeling coming in right now, and that's okay. So we've got this wrath energy coming in. That's Mother Nature, which just has to do with somebody wronged someone you loved about type of energy is what I'm picking up, more than an actual nature or storm that it is coming in towards you. It's like, fear me, that type of energy coming on. And then I got to move this camera over. Okay. Hi, now I'm in the middle. Okay. So then what we have coming in is the next card we're dealing with right now is called Now These. And no, it's not now these. No, it's now this. Now these has to do with your needs. It also has to do with conflict and your willpower. So we have this storm. We're going to call this storm Stephanie. This is Stephanie's storm. And this is your will. Okay. So this is coming into, yes, this is exactly what's coming in for you. We need to add in the last card to be able to figure out what's happening. Okay. So all of this that's happening is causing this awakening to come. So in other words, sometimes the worst things in the world happen to the best of people. They really do. There's no easy way to actually put that. But this wrath, this storm, this wrath is actually awakening you to a lot more situations, a lot more opportunities, a lot more things, because it's almost like, honey, you're a genie in a bottle, and when you explode, the glass is going to break and ain't nobody going to put you back in there. That type of situation. Okay. So we applaud you. I don't know where the applause is right now because I'm channeling, but we applaud you. We definitely applaud you and allow that to come to fruition. Sometimes these things just need to happen. Yeah. It just, you have to explode. Sometimes in order to get your point across, you got to look like a raving lunatic and lose your marbles. I give you permission. Lose your marbles, because trust me, it's a great thing to do. Once you do it, yes, you get peace. So allow that to happen. We all need to do that every now and then. And that's what the runes are telling you. Now let's see what the Raven has to add to this. We'll pull in a nice Raven card. Yes, I don't have a guest on the next show, so don't worry about it, guys. We got time. And Ms. Rhonda Harris, when are you planning on coming on a Thursday? I leave this open forum for anybody that wants to jump on and do readings. So, you know, if you just want to jump on, or anybody else that does readings on the network, you want to jump on with me, awesome. This one jumped right out to me. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Cathedral, home. Okay. Oh, honey, the home is going to be your castle by the time you're done with this. When this explosion actually happens, do you see all the ravens running for cover? Because they know that you have come home and you want this. So in other words, this is going to happen. So this is a good thing. Okay. It might not look like it at the time, but trust me, losing your marbles every now and then is a good thing. So, hey, Jean, what's up, my girl? All right. So that was for, again, we got to go back up and see who we got here. All right. Let's see. There was another one that was CP. Last name was, oh my goodness, I didn't see the last name. If CP wants to read, you're more than welcome to. I don't force anybody to get a read. Okay. Shelley Presley, if you would like a read, please let me know what deck. Shelley Presley. And again, we have CB. Oh my God. CB Skitzer. Scoot. I'm not going to. CBSS. There you go. CBSS. You as well. Come on up for a read. Let me know. And again, deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. That's just a bonus I throw in. And then we'll go down the deck. That was Raven. Heidi, of course. Shield, you didn't have one either. And let's see who else we got here. Sandra, if you'd like one as well, pick a deck. And again, Destiny Marie and Velma. Just throw me the decks and we're going to just read people right here. Let's see. We're just going to jump on because we're doing good. Jean Kelly. Yes, you are, honey. You can just pick any deck. And of course, Randa, let me look at my calendar, but maybe next Thursday. Next Thursday, we're doing numerology, but I can always put that off if you want to come on. I can do it another time. You choose. Okay. Yes. So Miss Rhonda is a gifted medium, and it might be nice to do some tag teams on here. Stephanie, you're funny. All right, guys. So pick your decks, and as you come down here with the deck number or whatever deck you want, I am gonna Haley, what's up, my girl? Haley Lima. I'm not seeing. Let's see, deck 3. That was Stephanie. All right, so plop your decks down again because going back and forth isn't allowing me here. All right, so right now we're gonna do Miss Jean Kelly. She told me to pick, so I picked all the other names that I called. If you haven't had your reading yet, please come on down deck 2. You got it. Love deck for you. Shield wants the new deck, the new boat. You got it. Wait, the channeling deck. Okay, that's this one, honey. That's the one that I'm working on right now. And the other one, so it's it's 1, 2, and 3. 3 of the runes today. I know I mixed them up. Deck 1, please. You got it, CB. All right. So let's see what we got here. And again, this is for Miss Jean, which is awesome. Thank you guys for throwing that up there. It's easier if I don't keep looking up and down. All right. So finally, okay, I do have to say this. I can maybe do the following week with no issues at all. It would be like sit in on numerology. I would, yeah, you can sit in on numerology, honey. Why not? It would be fun. We're doing destiny numbers next week. Okay, so what we have here right now is what we're dealing with is fulfillment. Finally, you're getting your, honey, you're getting a 9-course meal and dessert. That's what I'm saying. You're being totally fulfilled with what's happened. Literally, let go of anything that has bothered you or anything that's coming towards you towards the past. Let it go. Just literally let it fall to the wayside. Don't even think about it anymore, okay? Allow it to happen. But the only thing that's a little slightly blocked are the visions that were coming in, but that's okay. They're meant to be blocked to give you that respite right now. So if you do feel slightly disconnected from spirit, it's not something that's permanent. It's just it's allowing you to regroup and get used to all the newness in things that are happening in your life. So you're finally on, oh my God, finally. This is like the best I think I've ever seen your energy in a reading, which is awesome. Let's see if the Ravens have any information for y'all. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my goodness, don't even know this one. Yeah, guidance, literally. And that's why you're being blocked a little bit as far as the visions, because sometimes your visions have a tendency to be like warnings. So you don't have any warnings coming in. Everything's going to be going a lot more smoother than what they have been going. The rough patch, honey, is finally over. This is the good coming in. You do have a lot of guided individuals, a lot of spirits that are guarding you and guiding you right now, which is a really awesome energy. So that's really, really good. Now we have Shield, deck 2. Oh, wait, channeling. Okay, channeling for Shield, and then CBSS is next because I'll mess up saying those names. Surprise you. You got it, Haley. Yeah, Haley, I got plenty of time. Dealer's choice. I'll see what Spirit has out here for you. Awesome. I have a good time doing this with you guys. I actually enjoy this. I enjoy Spirit talking through me to help you guys out. It just kind of makes my day better. So, deck is not. I really got to get a new deck. Maybe next month because I bought the Raven deck instead. So, Jesus Christ, another one. This is good. All right, so. Shield, you do have a lot of things that are coming into play where as far as things that you've been working on, you're finally going to see the benefits to all of your hard work around you because you've been working hard towards certain goals and things to actually happen in your life. So this is coming in towards you, which is a really awesome situation. The only thing that's a little low is your air energy. And when air energy is a little low, Susan, I'm getting ready to check out. I will tune back in. Heidi, if you want to read, just tell me a deck and I'll time check you. Tell me the deck and I'll time check you. I'll say your name right before the time. That way you'll know it's for you. Okay. So what we have is everything that was happening to you. We finally have that fulfilling period coming in for you, which is awesome. But the air energy is off, which means that if you have a little bit of wind outside, allow the wind to actually, it blows away negative energy. So another way to do that on the inside is incense. Burning incense, believe it or not, is a form of air. Sage, not sage, but sandalwood actually works really good to represent the air energy. If you can't get outside in the air and in the wind in order to cleanse that, you want to pick that back up. Okay, but you do have an awesome water. So there's a lot of movement in your energy. So things are not stagnant anymore. I don't see where we're going to get stuck. This is actually turning out to be a time where we seem to be unstuck. We're moving forward, a lot more positive energy and positive will coming in, which is pretty awesome. Let's take a look and see what the Raven has to say to add to this. Okay, isolation. Okay. This form of isolation isn't a bad thing. Sometimes we need to take a step back, look within ourselves in order to heal everything that we have been working on as individuals. So this isolation isn't loneliness. It's time for reflection. Thank you. That was the word that they wanted. That's pretty awesome. So yes, good. That's what you need to do. That'll help bring up that air energy and cleanse it. Sandalwood is usually the best one to represent the air. I don't know why, but that's just my opinion. Let's see. Deck one. This is CBSS. I'm not calling you CBSS because I can't pronounce those two names no matter what glasses I'm putting on. So CBSS is up next. Let's see. And then Rhonda, I don't know if Rhonda wanted one. I know Haley, Destiny Marie. We're doing good. All right. Velma wants channeling. So right after CBSS, we do Velma. All right. I got to get me a new deck, guys. All right. I know. I spent my money on the Raven deck, but I freaking love that thing. All right. Love, self-love, love of self, love of others, love of individuals. Your heart is not as open as it like to be right now. So I would definitely check on your heart chakra right off the bat. A blockage to running extremely slow, almost like not spinning in the direction it should. So chakra meditation or something like that would be very beneficial to you. Cleanse your chakras. And again, you can do that through sound. You could do it through notes. But it's your green energy, your heart chakra that needs to be cleared up right now. There are things actually blocking it. So it's going to stop the energy from going up into the direction that you need to. Sorry, I need my fan deck too. You got it, Rhonda. It's not like I got to yell at the next show. Next show's me. I freaking love that. All right. So that's kind of what's hindering your energy and your strength right now. There's things that you want to, thank you. You want to work on, fix, organize, and the strength isn't there because, and again, it has to do with the heart. But sometimes when we've been hurt, it does block our heart chakras. If there's a situation that happened where somebody either said something that bothered us or it actually hurt our feelings, it can block your heart chakra. That's why we need to learn to let things go and allow them to fly in a more positive direction, which is really good. And that's why you're not able to summon that energy in either. So you desperately need to clean that heart chakra. It might start... You might be feeling, and again, a bit of like stomach issues as well, maybe a little bit of indigestion, a little bloated, things like that. So I would definitely do a chakra cleansing, but it's not the sacral, it's not the root. I would work on the solar plexus and heart, but mainly the heart chakra desperately needs to be cleansed from what they're telling me. Let's pick out a Raven deck. Hopefully that makes sense to you. That seems to be what's blocking where it is that you want to get to right now. Wow, that one jumped right out. Yeah, scavenger. Sometimes scavengers are good and sometimes they're not. In your particular case, it's like somebody is feeding off little parts of you that are good and kind of like an energy vampire, similar to an energy vampire is what we're talking about. Somebody is taking the pieces every time you have something good coming out. It seems like somebody else is either taking the credit for it or there's a situation where they're literally absorbing the emotion type thing, if you can understand that. So there is a scavenger around you. So in terms of that, in terms of like layman terms, it could be like an energy vampire. It could be somebody that you feel drained around all the time. It's like every time you start to feel up all night, you're around this person, you feel down right away. Also look into your empathic abilities, because by the sound of what it is that they're telling me, you could start to be feeling other people's emotions too, and we don't want to absorb that. So definitely do a nice cleansing, a lot of cleansing. That's going to benefit you quite a bit. YouTube is a great place. I do have past shows on chakras, but I don't remember where they are. But so allow that to help, and hopefully that helps, honey. Now we had who was after CBSS was channeling Velma. So I am very happy, peaceful, and calm on Thursdays, and it's nice to see my peeps finally coming around. So we have Vilma up right now. Yeah. Oh my God. So if you guys want to help out the Rift Nation Network, we don't take stars. We do take donations. So you can donate to just click that donate button right there and donate any amount, and it goes right into the Rift Nation Network fund, and helps us do things that we want to do, which is pretty awesome. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Velma, honey, you're feeling a bit invisible. 17. Not a good 17, a negative 17. So look up the negative sides of 17. Something's actually happening there. It's like no matter what you're doing, nobody can see. Thank you. It's like they're not seeing the real you, the true you. It's like other people's visions are kind of clouded. For some reason, there's like this cloud that individuals are not seeing through, and that's what the blockage is. You need to be able to clear that up. Wind, air is really good for that. Or for some reason for you, fire. The yin and yang differences are balances within ourselves. We always say we have yin and yang energies is what we have. Our energy system, it balances out. So it's a slightly off balance as well. They're saying fire for you for some reason. 5, the number 5 as well. Fire energy for you is really positive. So candles, good candles. Let's see. We in the Viking Celtic, we use black for protection. It's not a negative, it's protection. You can use white for purity, red for love, yellow for friendship. So there's many different meanings. So look it up and burn a corresponding candle or a scent that's going to help you with this particular situation to get this cloud to clear. Salt bath is something that would help you as well. It's not that the energy was put there. It's almost like a slight, smog, fog. Wow. Okay. Thank you. It's like, do you see this? Okay. It's almost like the crow is trying to convince the rabbit to do something that they know they shouldn't do. And what it does is it puts a cloud around the energy, and it's a bit invisible. And sometimes when we try to do that, it makes us feel like we're not individuals. We have to go to this particular direction, say that, think this, do that. That's what's happening right now. So there seems to be a bit of a blockage that you need to clear out. Sage is really good to block. I prefer white sage, not desert sage. Desert sage, thanks. I like white sage, which is really awesome to do. Okay, now I think we have Rhonda. Rhonda's up. Rhonda wants the love deck. The love boat. The love boat. Making another run. God, I'm showing my age. Rusty plane. That was after Love Boat. I'm definitely showing my age. All right, so we got Miss Rhonda. And Miss Rhonda has the love deck. After Rhonda is Destiny, Haley, Heidi. Yep, Destiny, Haley, and Heidi after Rhonda. I think. All right, so we're going to do the love deck too. All right. And I'll see where we are. Okay. It's time. So, for some reason, there was a bit of a blockage actually going on right now. So what it is it wasn't actually time for you to either be in a relationship or to love and to open your heart. Now is the time for you to open your heart. It's actually safe for you to be able to open your heart to other individuals. Okay, so don't worry about people taking advantage of you. They're saying that your spirit, your energy, your spiritual energy, as well as your physical energy, is strong enough for you to be able to open up your heart to individuals, which is a really awesome thing to do. Okay, and again, nothing's perfect when it first starts, so try to be a little bit optimistic. Sometimes you gotta weed through a couple of the frogs to find the best one. I know that's the way to put it. Or, you can look at a bunch of lame horses, but one just has a rock stuck in its foot. But it's about, and I know I have weird ass analogies, but that's okay. It's literally, it's okay and it's safe. So just don't, automatically judge right away in a particular situation. Think about this for a minute. Allow it to absorb before we make and confirm judgment is what they're actually saying. And again, if you are with somebody, don't free yourself with a situation. This could be like a second coming, a second happening. And sometimes when we're in a long-term relationship for a long time, what we do is it just takes it goes through a routine. This is going to awaken to feel like, oh my God, it's all brand new and good again, which is a pretty awesome place to be. Let's see if we have what the Raven is actually saying. Raven. What does the Raven want to say? The obelisk. And that is perception, the way that we perceive things, okay? The way that you look at things. An obelisk, an obelisk, all sides. Make sure that you look at all sides before taking a confirmed judgment. Always look at all sides first, then make a judgment. And that's the Raven's advice to you. Okay, so we have hello, Max Molman. We have Haley Lima and Destiny Marie. And I think it was dealer's choice here. Hello, Laura Barat. So we have Miss Haley Lima. And then after that, we have Miss Destiny Marie. And oh my God, this deck is falling apart. This is just the House of the Night. It's a book that I read a long time ago with my mother. House of the Night. I like the looks of the cards, so I ended up with them, and then I just started channeling with them, which is hilarious. So we have Miss Haley Lima. Okay, you still here? After Haley is Destiny Marie. Let's see. Miss Haley. Haley, you need to start deflecting the crap that's coming your way because there's too much of it, honey, and your shovel's getting too heavy. Start deflecting it. Put on those Wonder Woman bracelets, okay? Start going. Start deflecting that energy, saying, no, I got this. Don't do this. So, okay, so that's for you. Deflect it. Don't allow it to absorb in your being, in your energy, because it's not your reality. That's why they want you to deflect. And I always say put on your Wonder Woman bracelets because the last Wonder Woman was awesome. Okay, so allow that to happen. We do have a lot of really good energy. Deflect that other energy. Just let it go. Don't allow it. Don't think about it. Just don't even care what anybody else says because, everybody's got an opinion, and I'd say it a different way, but I can't right now because I'm on air and I get in trouble. So don't worry about it, okay? Do things the way that you want to do it. And literally, I don't care if you go around in a circle to get to the same way. Somebody said, well, why don't you guys because I didn't want to? It's your life. It's your opinion. So just deflect the negativity right now. It's something that will pass. And it is good for you. It's a good time for you to take that risk. And again, risk is as far as again, risks. Emotional, physical, mental, even financial. It's really a good time for all risks right now in this period within this week. It's a really good time to take that risk, to take that leap of faith. Thank you so much. Leap of faith is where they want. Okay, that leap of faith is a really awesome thing coming up here. Oh, all right. Oh. See what the Raven has for advice for you, Miss Haley. Ooh, oh yeah. Look at companions. Ooh, that's nice. All right. So what you actually have is individuals around you that do always have your back, always there to literally there, honey. You have other queens around you that are going to help you straighten your crown and make sure that your shoes are clean at the same time. That's the way I'm putting it. These are the people you want in your corner all the time. Okay. But remember, just to deflect the negativity. Okay. Just deflect it. But you do have that help. You have those people that are always going to be there for you. Allow them to be there. Allow them to straighten your crown. Allow them to say, you know what? You've got this, girl. Don't misbelieve them and think they're just not saying this. They're saying it because they know you. They know who you are. So they know you got it. All right. So now we have Miss Destiny Marie. Are we planning to Mont? Okay. Mort. All right. Now we have Miss Stephanie. All right, Destiny, this one is for you. We're doing the channeling deck here. Destiny. All right. This is actually good and kind of like a couple of things you need to work on, but not really anything really bad right now. You have a lot of earth energy, which is a lot of grounding energy, but you're not utilizing it. Okay? You're not utilizing the energy you already have. It might be showing up in the form of headaches. You could be feeling like headaches is the big one. Aches and pains, headaches. Can't get rid of migraines, so to speak. They're not migraines. It's an overload of energy. You need to find a place to put this energy. And again, it could be psychic energy, physical energy. The energy needs to go into a proper place, into a best situation. The next thing they want you to do is they want you to listen. Listen to everything that's happening around you. Don't judge. Don't speak. Just listen. Listen and watch. Okay? Watch and listen to everything that's around you. And the only one that's got you trapped in a cage is you. You trap yourself in a certain cage and don't allow yourself to be able to spring free. Honey, the door is open. All you got to do is fly out, okay? Just fly out in a really good direction. That's going to help you out. So let me shuffle this for a minute. Ooh, that raven just jumped right out. What's this one? Yeah, creation. Honey, create your own reality. And what I mean by creation is those ideas. You have this extra energy. You need places for it to go. You have that ability. Say if you were baking something for a party and you know that the person is down, take the extra energy and put love into that. Put happiness into what you're baking. Literally. Just hands together, energy over. Literally just love, 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 love. Send that energy out there. Send that happiness out there. Get the energy out of you, the extra energy you have right now, and send it into a more positive. You're not sending out feelers that way. You're just giving somebody a boost with the extra that you actually had. So create unusual ways that are going to help you do that. My goodness. My channel is open. All right, let's see. We had Laura. First deck for Max. Okay, so we're going to do Max Molman, then we'll do Laura. Okay, Max Molman. Again with the fire. Okay, we have a lot of fire energy right now, but the only thing with fire is we need to be careful that the fire doesn't burn out of control or in a different direction, or we don't go burn too much. So keep that fire at an even keel right now. And again, fire can also represent like an Aries type energy. Any of the elemental fire energies, sometimes it means that something that's not so negative is happening, but it's also a positive thing because fire does create anew. Okay, is what it happens. Hello, Kazan. So fire does create this new energy around you, which is happening. So allow the fire to burn out what it's supposed to. It's not being destructive. Allow it to burn out what it's supposed to. And that's what it's going to do, is it's going to bring in the success for you right now. It's going to bring in that really awesome energy, okay? Because you've stopped fragmenting yourself. So keep cutting the cords that are not for your highest and best goods. Bring in all that extra energy into you, because there is something coming your way. An opportunity. Thank you. There's an opportunity coming towards you right now. So just allow the old to burn. Sometimes you have to burn a few bridges and in order to get to a really cool elevator. I don't know. I got weird analogies today. Okay, let's see what we got here. Morning, new dawn. Because there's, again, new dawn, new beginning. There's something new coming in towards you. So whatever this is that's happening right now, it's like a tower card. Things have to be knocked down before they can rebuild. But in this case, it's the fire energy that looks like it's burning out of control, and it's not. It's burning in a particular pattern that's going to help bring things out in a more positive light, is what it's actually doing. So that's a really good one. Then we have Laura Perrott. Laura Perrott. All right. We got Miss Laura. All right. Almost dropped that one. All right, Laura Perrott. Okay, Laura. Laura, somebody's saying there's something that you know that you almost like forgot or kind of pushed it to the back burner. Thank you. They're saying that you pushed it to the back burner, but they want you to bring it forward. That's going to help with, thank you, the fulfillment level of things that are actually coming to you. That's going to, there's an avenue and a direction that you have been heading into, whether it be recognition for anything that you do, recognition for yourself, or there is like, oh my God, I feel enlightened, I feel fulfilled. That is actually coming in towards you right now. But what they want you to do is they need you to remember that, because if you don't, some of the visions and things that you do receive and you do get is going to be hindered on the back burner. They might be not coming in fully. It's almost like one of those tunnels that you go through a tunnel and you listen into a radio and it goes, hey, that type of thing. That's what's happening. The stuttering is happening. So they're telling you there's a memory in there that's going to help clear up, because you something you've already done. You've done this before. I don't know if you did it for someone else or if someone did it for you, but you do already know what to do, is what they're telling me to tell you, that you'll remember. Just think for a minute on this. It's going to clear up everything that's coming, because you finally have that fulfillment. Thank you. You're going to be fulfilled. What's this? And again, new morning. I just shuffled this. So you have a new beginning coming in towards you, a new morning. So this is creating your new beginning, your new reality, so to speak. And again, there could be a lot more as far as things that are happening. It could be just about anything. But you do have this newness coming, which is really good. And sometimes we actually need that. I'll take a couple more before I take a short break, before Beacon in the Dark starts at 9:30. Tonight we're going to be talking about being alone and not being lonely. Alien related, probably. There's something that you need to remember that's going to help clear that up. What do we have? We had Kassan asked for one as well. Okay. So I'll take a couple of more here. All right. Okay. Kassan, every now and then you need to do something for yourself. What you're not doing is rewarding yourself. I don't care if you never tie your shoes and one day you tie your shoes, reward yourself. You don't have to go out and say, oh my God, I tied my shoes, I'm getting a brand new car. No, do something small for yourself every day, literally, or once a week when you can. Do something for yourself. It's going to help bring enlightenment. It's going to make you feel better, because you are working really hard to head to where you want to go. Okay. And a part of you isn't your, thank you. It's almost like a part of you is still kind of searching out and looking for where you belong. Where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do? Hey, tune in next week on Beacon in the Dark. Not next week. Next week on Beacon in the Dark and talk numerology, destiny numbers. Maybe that'll help you out. Gonna pull up the charts on that one. That's gonna be an awesome thing. Because I am seeing a lot of balance as far as choices that you have are really good. But it's the focusing on the energy. It's when we set goals as individuals about what to do, what not to do, or something that we want to do. We need to stop setting the goals astronomical. Set the goals small. Go one that small, one that small, one that one. And then you keep going. And then you start to feel like a winner. So it becomes easier and easier to beat that goal. Like say if somebody, for instance, me, say somebody wants to lose 50 pounds. Honey, you can't say I want to lose 50 pounds. Say, I'd like to lose a pound. You lose the pound. Yes. Okay. So now maybe next time add 2 pounds. See if you can lose the 2 pounds. And that's what you do. The small steps is what's going to help you reach that goal and get that motivation. So reward yourself a little bit. Let's get a Raven deck here. Okay. Let's get a Raven card. You set little goals. If you accomplish that little goal, reward yourself. Literally, be happy and joyous like you just got straight A's on a college test because, hello, Michelle Wilfong. Literally do that. It's a pretty awesome situation. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. So you have what is known as a mirror image. What you see and what other people see are 2 different things. Sometimes we have what is called as a low opinion of ourselves. That's us seeing our mirror image, not who we truly are. Okay, so what they want you to do is your advice, or Spirit's advice to you, or the Ravens, is they want you to take a look at you, the real you. Stop looking at what you think you mirror to other people. Look at who you truly are as an individual. How far have you come? What have you accomplished? Allow those accomplishments to be celebrated. I don't care how small they are. Celebrate them. Okay? That's going to help create the new positivity and the new you. You got this. Okay. How many more was there? Just need to be able to run to the bathroom in between shows. Deck 1. Mort. Ali. You're welcome, honey. You got it. Okay, Mort, we're going to do a quick one for you too, honey. All right. Okay, Mort, what they want you to do is start listening to everything that's happening around you. Just literally, it's not the watch, it's the listen. Don't speak, but listen to what's happening. Listen to what's going on. There's something that you need to hear. And again, I'm not sure if this is a gift actually expanding or if there's something going on around you that you're not aware of. You need to listen to all sides, kind of like an obulus. One of those sided teacher, whatever. Yeah, listen to every side actually coming out to you. Don't allow negativity around you at all, but just listen. Don't absorb. Listen. This is different. When we're listening, we're consciously listening to what other people or spirits or the universe actually saying. Do not make a form in judgment right now. Just listen is what they're saying. Okay. But they're saying that there's like something that's almost like a forbidden fruit, so to speak. Okay. So that's something that's kind of like in the bit of a background, but if it's positive, not of the negative, it doesn't harm you or yourself, your energy or your spirit, then yes, that would be something that's good. Why did I just see 7 o'clock? I could have, okay, don't mind me. I could have sworn I just seen energy. You need to build up your air energy as well. We just talked about that. Incense is a great way to air energy. A nice tall stick incense will help clear up your air energy. Sandalwood. Whoa, that one jumped. Sandalwood. Okay. And you need to be a little bit fearless right now. So, in order for you to face and move forward, you have to be fearless with what it is that you're seeing. The more fear we have around us, the more negativity we allow in and around our energy and our being. We don't want that. We want the positivity. We want the light to come in towards us. Okay. So don't allow the negativity. Move forward. You have light on your side. You have positivity on your side. You have a strong spirit on your side. So move forward without fear, knowing it's the actual right thing to do. All right, who we have here now? Was that everybody? Let's see. Z-Sun, you didn't say whether or not you wanted a reading. So you know what? I'm just going to pull a quick one for you. But I am going to take a short pause in between the shows. Pause for the cause. So to speak. But I will be back at 9:30, and we're going to be talking about alone. How techniques and things we can do to help literally enjoy our own company. Because we can't heal as individuals if we do not work on ourselves. Yeah, I love sandalwood. Sandalwood is good for air energy. Sage is actually good for the cleansing of negativity. So, okay, and again, this is the sun. Feeling invisible. Oh my goodness, honey. You're not feeling heard. And again, the invisibility has to do with you being heard. It's like people are not exactly listening to what it is that you're trying to tell them. And sometimes it could be a little frustrating at times. It's kind of a drawback. It's like, why do I bother? You keep going. You know you're doing the right thing. Sooner or later, they're going to say, oh my God, I should have listened, but I didn't. Because, as the old saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can only just let them know. Okay, so that's where the invisibility is coming in. But you have this like inner strength or inner light within yourself that allows you to muddle through to be able to move forward. You need to continue to do that. That confidence that you've been hitting, you need to let that shine, because that is something that's been hiding within you. So allow this confidence level to literally come out, because I'm seeing a lot of awesome things coming for you. Okay. And if you want to be in the background and invisible, that's great. But I think it's time for you to come out and rise and shine. Shine to as many people as you actually can. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, that one's jumping. Yeah, creations. It's time to create something new, girl. You have all these things that you can do, okay? And this is what Spirit's telling me. It's time for you to create, okay? You don't need to follow a crowd or follow a trend or follow anybody. Start your own trend, literally. Start your own, because you have so many different things you can do. Combine them and call them something new. I mean, there's peanut butter and jelly. I can start a new trend with peanut butter and Nutella. Who knows? Whatever. But you need to do something for you. Stop that. You have those ability. You have that talent. So allow it to shine. Allow it to shine out. And I think that's... Is there a significance to 1040? Off the top of my head, I don't know. I would have to look into that, honey. All right. I think that's everybody. I don't think I missed anybody today. I am literally coming back in 15 minutes on Beacon in the Dark. I need to take a short pause for the cause. Seeing it everywhere for now. Look it up, literally, because I know it's not 1040. I'm not sure. That could be added up. It really could be. Yeah, I mean 1040. All I hear is 94 HJY talking about the 1040 club. I don't know, but there could be a significance to it. You just need to bring it into you. Michelle, did you have a reading before I go, honey? I'm just going to take a short pause in between shows, anyways. Michelle, I don't think I read you, honey. You want one? Well, that's why I moved to Thursdays. Michelle, did you want a reading, honey, before I go? Not like I got to worry about anybody being late because it'd only be me that's a couple minutes late. Kind of like that. Michelle will phone. Well, we'll plop one out for you just in case, okay? All right. Michelle, you do have a new beginning coming towards you. All right. But you've also been denying yourself things, not just possessions, but energy as well. So this new beginning is coming, which is good, but stop denying what it is you truly either want to, what you want to do. A direction you want to head into. You've been kind of denying, why should I do that? It's like me being behind the camera and going in front of the camera. After a while, it spent so long behind the camera that when I went to come to the front, my co-host, even though it's my show, my original co-host did most of the talking because I was like, I'm used to being behind the camera or doing quiet little benefits for people because, that was basically what it is that I did. As far as me being in front, it wasn't something that was normal for me, but it became my new normal. So you do have this new beginning coming towards you. And you have a lot of positive energy, a lot of warrior energy, a lot of twos. Twos is positive, even numbers. I'm not seeing an angelic 222, but I am seeing twos separated. And I don't know what the heck that means. Like this one's jumping. All right. Yeah, thief. Don't allow somebody else to steal your ideas. Okay? Sometimes we have to stand our ground for things that we do. Especially in the digital day and age, it's very hard for somebody to say, and people can actually steal your energy as well. So be careful of when you're creating something new, keep it quiet until it's created, because then it's originally your idea. Even if it's slightly different from somebody else's, it's still originally your idea. So take that, okay, honey? All right, so I'm going to take a short pause because I gotta. Hello, Denise. All right, I'm going to take a short pause, guys. Come on back, same bat time, same bat channel over here. Going to be on Beacon in the Dark in about 20 minutes. I just do have to take a short pause for the cause. I'll be right back. We're going to be talking a little about loneliness. Yes, be right back.